Through the building.
Well, jet fuel only burns at 1,500 degrees, and the melting point of steel is 2,850.
Yeah, well, eventually.
So there's really no way for fire.
Fire does not melt steel, right?
But there's no way for fire to melt steel.
All right, then how do you melt steel?
Not only that.
How do you melt steel?
Thermite, explosives.
Thermite? Explosives?
Did you know that they found traces of thermite in the rubble of the World Trade Center?
You make steel for this car. How do you melt that steel down?
Did you hear that? Did you know that?
Explosives.
They found thermite in the rubble of the World Trade Center.
Who cares?
That doesn't mean anything to you?
Nothing. No,
I'm
in Midtown Manhattan.
Do you know that 70% of the victims' family members' questions were not answered by the 9/11 Commission report?
Well, what's the answer?
That doesn't bother you?
No.
Really?
I saw the planes go into the building.
I know, but so you didn't have any family members die in the World Trade Center then?
I've had a lot of friends who died there.
So if their family members went before the government and asked them questions about their family member's murder, and the questions were ignored, the questions were ignored and not answered, that wouldn't bother you at all?
It's a stupid argument. That's why it's being ignored. Everybody in the world saw the planes hit the building.
We're not arguing that the planes went into the buildings. It's who's behind the attacks. Osama bin Laden didn't do it. It's proven that it's known on the CIA's website that they did not charge him with the crimes of 9/11. Yet after 9/11, all you see is the towers collapse and Osama bin Laden, and the towers collapse and Osama bin Laden. Why has there been no justice for the victims' family members? They never found Osama bin Laden. You know, corporate news media such as yourself, ABC, nobody tells the truth about 9/11. You don't recognize the victims' family members. The rescue workers,
hit the building.
Yes, they did. And then what happened? The rescue workers, people came from all over the country to go to Ground Zero to help people out. And you know what happened, sir? The EPA lied to the rescue workers and told them to go back to work. And you know what happened? They started dying from lung cancer and said the air was safe to breathe. And now the government's not taking care of them. People like you aren't reporting, doing your due diligence of real journalism and voicing real opinions.
Excuse me, hold on a second. If I thought this was going to turn into a shouting match in the parking lot, I never would have engaged.
It's not a shouting match. It's a conversation, sir. It's a conversation. You should read that pamphlet, sir. You should read that pamphlet and investigate 9/11, sir. Your corporate news media needs to stop lying about 9/11, sir.